Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 1379. Before we proceed, please don't forget to subscribe, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. And also, this is the last year of the 70s, well, of the 14th century 70s, but still. And the day is not so bad versus the other parts. I mean, we literally went through a mess, like big mess before. So it's sort of like a breath of fresh air, if I might say. That's why I decided to do it, because actually I was sleeping right before the stream. Like literally fell asleep watching YouTube videos about early 2000s music, and I just fell asleep, I think, on minute one of watching it. And yep, here I am now. So let's go ahead and start this year. And we have to do a lot of rolls first, because as you can see, 1379 is in sort of red color. It's because it's the start of a new set of 100-year war. So if we go to the rules, we know that we need to roll d4, and every teen to adult male sim who rolls a 4, they go to war for 5 years. So I already prepared, not like last time, a list of all the sims that we have, so we can roll for them quickly. Right, so we will start there, so we know who to move out immediately before we start, and then there are some sims that's supposed to get married in the next 5 years, like some teenagers. So we might have to like replant stuff for the next decade, you know. So let's start with Peter Lumberjackson. We're gonna be rolling d4 for all of them, and 4 means they go to war, and Peter does go to war, unfortunately. Then we go to Alfgar Lumberjackson. He rolled 2. Okay. Next up we have Johnny Landgrab. He rolled 2, so he doesn't go as well. Then we have John Landgrab. He rolled 3. Okay, so he doesn't go. Then we have Malcolm here. He rolled 2 as well. Right, then we have Macduff, who I think also has a birthday or like dying. He rolled 1, so he doesn't go. Then we have Don Lothario. Okay. Also rolled 1. Okay. Then we have Matteo Lothario, his son that rolled to never get married. So if anyone, it could be him going there, you know. Then I have Marco Rocca. He already done all his pregnancy things, so you know, okay, he doesn't go anyway. Then we have Martin de Garg. He doesn't go as well. Then we have Gerard, who is getting married soon. Oh no! Okay, he rolled 4. Then we have his brother Philip. Okay, he doesn't go. We have Osbert, so that's already kind of close relationships to the main household. So Osbert is one of the key side household, but his wife died and he has no children. So if he goes, it's not a big issue. And he doesn't anyway. Then we have Leonard, the father of my alien hybrid child. He doesn't go as well. Great. And then we have our current heir, Gregory, who doesn't go this time. Okay, I'm very happy for that. Alright, so we have a couple of sims that's supposed to go, and actually, because they're going, it's gonna change a little bit the gameplay. So we have Peter and Gerard. Now let's go to timeline. Let's see if there's Peter or Gerard here. No, but yes, as I told you, Macduff is dying in this video. So Gerard is here. Oh, he was supposed to get married in the next video. So at this point, he's getting married only in 1385. So I have to clean this up. Okay, that's very sad. But at least now we know who is going to the war, you know. So at least this is done. Alright, so I'm very happy because nobody from the main household, I mean Gregory didn't go to the war again, so we get to continue here. And since nobody is getting born on the first 2 days, it seems, of the video, let's just roll for everybody. So first up we have Osbert becoming an adult, and Osbert is the side household on the left on my thumbnail, the one with the dog. In case he dies, we get the dog. We adopt the dog. So he needs to roll 9 and up in order to survive. And we are rolling d20 for him. Okay, so he lives 10 years plus 4. Okay, so 14 years from now. So he's gonna die in 1393. Gosh, okay, 93 is here. That's when Johnny is dying. So we're gonna put Osbert right after. Osbert dies. Many Sims will be dying in 1393 so far. Alright, so Osbert lived, Macduff is dying. Then, but Macduff is available in the gallery because he rolled to never get married and he lived for a very long time in my game. I hope somebody took him and made a family. Then we have Roger Landgrab becoming a teenager. This is quite iconic. So he needs to roll everything but 7. Okay, and the first one counts. Okay, so first of all, Roger leaves. Now, let's roll to see if he gets married. So he needs to roll 4 and up. Okay, so he does get married with 6 pregnancies. Oh, and that was the only roll of the second day? Okay, fun. Not many things are happening here. Okay, so I think we are done. We know now which way we are more or less going for the first 2 days, and we get to play. And I need to kind of age up Osbert, I assume. Alright, let's do that. Ooh, shall we start with the military guys? So who went? It's Peter Lumberjackson and Gerard de Gargues. So again, it's 2 different, not even families, it's 2 different sides. It's English side and French side, and in war, those were the sides fighting each other. So I find this fascinating. Okay, so we're putting Peter away from his girls and Gerard. Okay, it's the one that looks just like his dad, basically. So we are starting with editing some of the Sims, and I suggest we start by getting rid of Macduff. It's just calling my name. I was super excited with him. He was the first child I had that I used like birthmark. I didn't know that this child can actually get born with that, which is super cool. But I think the child that was born with that already died. But yes, it was a pretty good surprise. I hope it happens more often so I get to experience this again. So, I think he was about to swim. Little does he know that he's gonna be slain by Vicious Rabbit in a second. Okay. He died by the pool. Like, I don't know if those people like Roger Landgrab and for who we just rolled as well, by the way. Oh, we might as well age up Roger while we're here into teenager. Okay, I'm just gonna check first if it's really him. So his family tree is kind of messed up because his father was married a couple of times. But we can trace him to my Lumberjacksons, to my Gen 1, and we can trace him to Bella Goth and Mortimer Goth. My favorite Astrid and Alexander. So Rosa was his grandmother. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, I can see it, And Nancy Landgrab is his grandmother. So cool, I love this. Okay, well anyway, it is him that is aging up, so we can go ahead and do that. Perfect. Roger Landgrab, here we are. Anyways, let's move on. We need to age up Osbert into an adult, which is an easy task, but I am planning to edit him a little bit like more than I would usually do because he's part of the thumbnails. So he sort of already looks older than he is because of those. Okay. Well, interesting choices on my part. I am not really happy, but it's okay. Alright, so we finally done all the aging ups we had to do. The only thing left is for Ariel in the main household to try for a baby. Which, I mean, honestly, she already lost 2 kids. And we're basically trying for the past 2 years. Every first day they are trying, and then every last day she's losing a child. So I'm feeling very scared because Aldous and David, his 2 sons from previous marriage, are about to become children in the beginning of the next decade. And I don't know, Ariel needs to step it up. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Okay, the guys are here. I think they're finishing up what they were doing already. Alright, so Ariel, please take pregnancy test. She's not pregnant. Okay, so we will have to try again. Oh, she's pregnant. Okay, it's 6 a.m. So let me highlight this. I just realized that Lucia is marrying in this video on the last day, and I never even acknowledged this to be in any way. She's daughter of Catherine and Peter. Peter just went to the war, so it means that he will skip his daughter's wedding, first of all, but second of all, it means that I might marry her off to Spain. Because I have a bachelor there.
Day 3.
Now let's go to Brittany. I'm so excited. This is so much fun. Oh, out of the blue, basically. I didn't expect it. Gosh, I'm feeling so weird, by the way. It's Sunday when I'm streaming this, in case you're watching this in future. And it's the week when I resigned from my job. And I'm just like thinking that tomorrow is my work day, and it's not. For the first time ever, it's not. And I don't know what to do with myself. So I planned this whole thing that the whole week I will be basically streaming, except for 2 mornings when I have to go to gym. But other than that, like I really had to have to learn to rethink, and I think it's a learning process that I lacked in life, because I didn't know that you could have a day that when you don't need to go to work, what does it feel like and all of this. So I'm sort of learning, I'm having a new experience in my life. Anyway, here's Brittany having a child. She's Lumberjackson, but all the Lumberjacksons are dying out, so there will be no continuation of the surname. Like, the surname is over in this decade. I can already upgrade you on that. Now, children-wise, this is their pregnancy number 5, and it's a girl. Okay, not happy about that. But the next name we have is Marta, and it's spelled in a different way than we spell it in Italian. It has an H in it, so Marta Landgraf. So 2 more pregnancies for Brittany. First, of course, we will see if Brittany and Marta even make it through this, and then we will roll for everyone else, which is Hadlin, Melody, and Gunilda. Oh god, Gunilda! I didn't know I would be rolling for her in this video as well. It's like for me, it's a lost opportunity. Gunilda, I really liked her for some reason. She kind of, maybe because she's daughter of Dita Von Teese and Goth, family. So, and somehow related to my main family as well. But I kind of liked her. She has an interesting face for Sims. So anyway, stop talking. Let's roll for Brittany. It's D20, everything but a 1. Okay, so Brittany leaves, which means that Brittany will be trying... Oh gosh, there's a bit of a mess here. Brittany will be trying on the first day of the next... No, cannot do that. She'll be trying here, because my plan is that Ariel will be trying here on Friday, the next day. So Brittany is gonna have a little break. Now let's roll for Marta, who was just born. Let's see. She rolled 8, which I think is a good number. Yes, it is. Okay, So Marta will be aging up tomorrow. Okay. Out of the blue, the last day start to stack up with the things to do. Then we have Hadley and Melody that are both becoming children. So it's everything but 9 and 19. Let's just roll two numbers. 9 and 12. So Hadley unfortunately dies, but Melody survives. Okay, so I'm just gonna change that here. And let's highlight that Hadley and Macduff both died in 1379. Next up is Gunilda becoming adult. She needs to roll 9 and up. And she leaves, okay. All the Sims that roll to never get married or have children, they lived the longest in my game. So she has 10 years plus 2. So she has 12 years in general. So she will be dying in 1391. I didn't think she was like same age as all of those Sims. This is so interesting. So 91 on day 3, Gunilda dies. And now I see how all of this sort of connects into one thing, but still nobody has rolled yet to die in the next century, which I'm like excited to see happening, obviously. So let's go to Lotharios. Unfortunately, some of them are not continuing, but it means only that there's less children to take care, especially girls. Luckily, Don has plenty of sons. Like, I know, like, remarried him and he had second wife, and like she was from our like closest side household. But still, you know, like, that's all good. So bye Hadley, it was nice to see you. Alright, let's go to Melody now. So here's Melody, and she is becoming a child, not a toddler anymore. So let me see what I was working with before. She was angelic as well, so sweet. Okay, she started to look very Italian all of a sudden. Okay, Melody. Here she's. I would think if your name is Melody that she would be into music, but it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, so this is done, and Dawn is one child short now. Alright, next up we have Gunilda, so this would be in Willow Creek, and my cat just entered the room, and she's gonna start screaming in a second. Yeah, as predicted, she started screaming. I know, my chickens. So, Gunilda is becoming an adult. Unfortunately, we don't have a ginger gray mix of hair, so I'm just gonna keep her original red hair. And I also think that I will keep her outfit, because it doesn't really matter anymore what kind of outfit she has. So I'm just keeping that, and I'll update the portraits. Alright, so everything is done, and let's go to the main household and finish day 3, and then wait for Ariel to give birth at 6 a.m. And after that, Lucia is getting married to actually, I think I will marry her to Spain. I already prepared a husband, which is from one of my watchers. He had a sim that he had in his stream, and he has a kind of sort of Spanish Latin American sounding name, so I thought I'll try that. Like, I got it from his gallery, so we will use his sim in my challenge now.
Day 4.
Evolve. She's gone into labor as well. Evolve, but I will evolve plants first. Okay, milestone complete. Now she needs to achieve level 6 in gardening. But first, of course, she has to go and give birth. Hopefully the carrots that we ate throughout this whole time span was good. It's so sweet how they play like with this kiddie pool. I'm so happy I put it there. Please be a boy. Come on, we had like 15 carrots at least. It's a boy. Yes. Oh, what happened? How did we go there? Anyway, oh gosh, the next name is Norman. I really don't like this name. I should stop losing it. Norman Greenwood. Okay. Oh, it's the fox decided to die in front of our house at the same time. So here we are. I'm in my Vault Tech Fallout t-shirt, by the way, today. So we're putting Norman. Like, I really love the idea of Fallout, but I ended up not really enjoying main series of the game because it's a bit scary for me. Not like scary, but you know what I mean. It's a little bit sinister for me. Alright, let's first roll for Ariel. So it's everything but 1, and the first one counts. Okay, so she 4. Good, which means that Ariel can try for the baby tomorrow, which will be already the next decade. Now, let's roll for Norman. Gosh, I feel so bad. Okay, please leave. 13, I think it's a good number. It is a good number. Okay, so Norman is becoming an infant in the next video as well. Now, we have to roll for Marta, who was just born at Landgrabs. So it's everything but 12, 16, and 18. 19. Okay, so she leaves. Great. And then we have Giovanni. And Giovanni is becoming a toddler, so it's everything but 4 and 8, and I really need him to leave. 20. Perfect. Thank you, Giovanni, so much for this. Oh, is this it? Oh, that's all. Okay. Okay, therefore, we have to... Well, nobody died in the main household, which is great, but we need to get Lucia married, so we will work on that first, then we will age up Marta and Giovanni. So let's go for it. Okay, and she is wiggly. Well, good for them. She also has like a hairstyle that I would describe as wiggly as well. So let's quickly go and modify her in CAS. Okay, so here's the portrait, and now let's take a full body picture as well. Perfect. Alright, let's move on. And the next one we have is Giovanni. For him, we don't really need to do much. We just need to kind of age him up through CAS. And then Lucia is getting married, but I already moved Jose in Spain, hypothetically. So all they need to do is try for the baby. Basically, that's all we need from them. Okay, well, they're probably very sad because they lost the sister, obviously. But here, he is, okay. So let's model him after Giuseppe. And maybe like those shoes. Because I think like they live in Italy, like I'm struggling here, you know. Like they must be warm. Although back in the day Italy was not so warm, like they had full on winters. So I don't know, but here's Giovanni. Oh, and his trait is, what is it? Inquisitive. Okay. So they already have a relationship, which is great. I love this house because it has this fishing thing here. And like barn and everything, and I think it's base game. So they did a pretty good job here. So go ahead and try for baby with Jose. And let's see how Jose transferred to me. So he has fishing level 10. He has 3 skill points. Yeah, everything that he did there, basically he has. And he did complete Angling Ace Aspiration. So he basically comes with Angler's Tranquility. So it's good that they have a pond. It just, I wish I played as them. Which I don't. She's not pregnant. Oh my god. Okay, now she's pregnant. Okay, so she will give birth at 11:40. Oof, I'm very excited to start the Spanish family. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do the other parts of Oasis Springs as Greece or not, because I do have one Greek sim in my pool, but she's a girl, and I just kind of think if I have a Greek sim, potentially I can like continue and marry her eventually into the family. Anyway guys, this will be it for this year. We finished and the decade is over, so in case you're watching this on YouTube, tomorrow will be the recap video for the 70s. And if you're watching this on Twitch, then tomorrow I will start the next decade, the 1380s. So anyway guys, thank you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.